Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are rebuilding the 76ers after the James Harden trade. So you should know this trade already by now, but if you don't know it, basically the 76ers traded James Harden to the LA Clippers, and they got Kenyon Martin, Robert Covington, Marcus Morris, Nicholas Batum, and multiple first-round picks in return for James Harden. So it's definitely, I feel like they got a pretty decent amount of players for James Harden. They got a really good small forward in Kenyon Martin. They got two really good power forwards in Robert Covington and Marcus Morris, really good three-point shooters as well. They got Nicholas Batum as well. So they got a lot of power forward depth out of this for sure. And they have a lot of expiring contracts, and this could be the 76ers plan. And it's actually genius, man. They get a lot of expiring contracts to maybe make a big move at the deadline because they have a lot of contracts that they can trade at the trade deadline for like a really good player. We might actually do that. So look into that at the deadline. Because of that, I'm probably going to move Paul Reed to the center position. So he'll be either our third string center or our backup center. Really doesn't matter too much. And Robert Covington, Marcus Morris, and Nicholas Batum will start, or we can just start Kelly Oubre. So we have definitely a lot of depth now for sure. Or we can, like I said, just start Tobias Harris at the 4, start Kelly Oubre or Kenyon Martin. But I'm just going to leave it like this the way it is. So 2K has the rotation as Patrick Beverley, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, Nicholas Batum, and Joel Embiid. That's the starting 5 that 2K wants to rule. I'm actually going to change it up, man. I think we're going to move Tyrese Maxey to point guard. He does go down one, which sucks, but it'll be fine. We're going to move Maxey to point guard. Then it'll be Maxey, DeAnthony Melton, Tobias Harris, Nicholas Batum, Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre, Kenyon Martin, Paul Reed, Mo Bamba, and Patrick Beverley at the end of the rotation. It's definitely still a weird rotation. That's what we'll have to work with for now. I'm going to attempt a rotation to put Patrick Beverley in there. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of forwards in rotation now, as I would say. But I think they're going to be fine. They've been playing pretty good without James Harden anyway, so I think it's going to be fine. I don't know if they're going to start Nick Batum. I suppose they're going to start somebody like Covington, or I'm pretty sure Covington used to play with Philadelphia, unless I'm wrong. Yes, he does. We have some chemistry with the team, I think. And Marcus Morris, I feel like he never played in Philly, so yeah. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they're starting Nick Batum, but 2K wants to do it, so let's leave it the way it is. So, yeah, that's the rotation. I mean, I would love to get like another 2 guard in here, but they only have DeAnthony Melton, so I might move Kelly Oubre to the 2. We'll just have to see what I do. But for now, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. With all these expiring contracts, go ahead and make a trade. Stopping at the trade deadline here, we're 35 and 15 on defense. Even without James Harden, we're actually really good with 35 and 15, as I said. So there's a couple of guys that I think would be available at the trade deadline, and there's actually a lot of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and just say all the names that I think would be available. So take a look at the Chicago Bulls. Right now, for some reason, they're 33 and 18. I don't know how they're just good right now, but I was going to say Zach LaVine, but since, the Bulls are somehow good in the simulation, I guess we probably can't go after that right now. Maybe next year, we'll just have to see. But I also see Alex Caruso down there, which, once again, I still wouldn't see why they would do that, even though, for some reason, the Bulls are good in the simulation, which absolutely sucks. They would usually be bad, and they would usually be rebuilding. They're willing to trade Zach LaVine, but now I would see no reason why they would go ahead and trade him. Probably because Lonzo Ball is there. I forgot to put his injury on him. I have to do that. And the other guy I had in mind was actually the Indiana Pacers, and that is Buddy Hield. I expect him to be available. They are selling right now, and the Indiana Pacers are not good. They're 19 and 33, and they said he was going to work on a trade to trade him, but looks like that's not happening anytime soon. So yeah, that could be an option. Other guy I had in mind was the Portland Trailblazers, and that is Malcolm Brogdon. Right now, Brogdon, I would assume he would be available right now. Jeremy Grant is available for trade, but I do not want to take on Jeremy Grant at the moment. So I would definitely love me some Malcolm Brogdon on a team for him to be our backup shooting guard, point guard, and then other guy I had him was like Bojan Bogdanovic, maybe the Lakers. They're contending. So I was gonna say Jared Vanderbilt, never mind. But obviously, I would love Zach LaVine, but probably gonna have to wait on that probably till next year. So I think, in my opinion, we go after Malcolm Brogdon Brogdon, right? He'd probably be the most easiest and would make the most sense, right? So we can get an established. I mean, we could go after Buddy Hield. I mean, let's try. Let's see. Let's see if we can get. Buddy Hield would definitely be our backup string guard, or maybe, I mean, he would just be here for 1 year. It doesn't matter too much. Or we could just go after Caruso and just say, and just maybe they'll be willing to give him up. So let's see. So Caruso. I mean, we have all these expirings to make a big trade. Maybe the Bulls actually do want to trade Zach LaVine. I mean, it will definitely be a very good thing to do. I mean, if we can get Zach LaVine, that would be insane, right? So let's see. So, probably have to be Marcus Morris in the trade. He's making the most money out of all these guys. And then we have, like, Tobias Harris. Actually, I'll probably want to trade him instead, to be honest with you. But let's see if we can get it without Tobias Harris. So then now I'm offering, like, Nick Batum. I'm pretty sure, Robert Covington would have more value. Now we need about $4 million in the trade. So what can we trade? Melton will probably be off limits here. And then Kenny Martin's only making the minimum. Paul Reed. I mean, I don't want to trade Paul Reed either, so, I mean, yeah, Korkmaz, so, Marcus Morris, Covington, and Korkmaz, they match his salary pretty good. Now we take back, like, Terry Taylor, so, 2024 first round pick, and then, I don't know if we can get to this, man, I don't know if they agree to this. Is a horrible trade package for Zach LaVine. Maybe we have to trade Tobias Harris, so I'm going to trade Tobias Harris. LaVine, I don't know how easy it would be, but Marcus Morris will probably have to be in the trade. He's making the most money out of all these guys, so now we need about 18 more million. So if we had another like Marcus Morris salary, this would get it to go through. But right now, Tobias Harris, I'm gonna try and keep him out of the trade. I mean, he'll probably get it done. I'm gonna try and keep him out. He's an expiring contract. They would have some interest in him. So let's say Marcus Morris and Robert Covington in the deal. We need about $4 more in the trade. Let's say we trade. I mean, Korkmaz making $5 million, and then they give me like Terry Taylor back, and then we trade some. It's 2024 first. Not doesn't really have much value. If you have to trade Tobias Harris, yeah, if you have to trade Tobias Harris, so Tobias Harris probably have to be in the trade, which sucks. Yeah, so Tobias Harris probably have to be in the deal. So let's say it's Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Tobias Harris. I mean, now it's just too much money. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm taking out Marcus Morris. Okay, so yes, this might be okay. So yeah, Robert Covington, Tobias Harris, a first round pick, and then what else can we throw in there, man? I feel we can throw one more thing in there just to be on the safe side. I'll give you Mo Bamba, to be honest. Like, if you give me, I mean, they really have nobody, no more minimums to trade. Okay, Julian Phillips. I'll give you Mo Bamba, which he actually said he wanted to play in Chicago, like, a long time ago. So let's say if we, reunite him there. So I'll give you Robert Covington, Tobias Harris, a first-round pick, and Mo Bamba for Zach LaVine. We get Zach LaVine. And just like that, we're a contender once again, man. Let's go. Okay, so we got Maxey. Okay, so welcome to the team, Zach LaVine. Alright. So what do we do now? Damn, okay, we have a lot of small forwards now, right? Alright, okay. So I'm gonna try and figure this out. So 2K, how does 2K want to run rotation of Maxey, Melton, Zach LaVine, Marcus Morris? I mean, it would make Embiid is hurt right now, so he'll be the starting center, obviously. But, I mean, yeah, Maxey, Melton, Zach LaVine seems like the route to go, right? Zach LaVine would be a perfect big three. So we now have a big three of Embiid, LaVine, and Maxey. So LaVine won't cause that much problems. Harden, does he go up at shooting guard? No, he does not. Until we can move him to shooting guard, then we would start. I'm just gonna leave him that small forward. So yeah, that's a good position for him. And then Marcus Morris and then Paul Reed will be that starting center. If we can get an upgrade at the power forward, I'm going to look around the league just in case, but if we can get an upgrade at the power forward, then we'd be looking good. And can we re-sign Maxey? No, we cannot. Okay, we can't give him an extension yet, but we can give D'Anthony Melton an extension, which I'm going to wait on that until free agency. And then, yeah, one other thing I would do is trade for a better starting power forward, but if we can't do that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Ja Morant is your MVP, Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama, Sixth Man, Chris Paul, Defensive Player, Giannis, Most Improved, Paul Reed, Clutch, actually, Paul Reed, yeah, one Most Improved Player, I kind of just skipped over it, but good for them, Clutch Player, Jaylen Brown, Coach either going to Taylor Jenkins, Executive going to AJ Carter, so it looks like we went 58-24 in the season. Here's All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, we got Joel Embiid, All-NBA third team, we get nobody else, so it was a really good season. We were the number one seed after trading James Harden. The Clippers over there, the fifth seed, they got to play the Los Angeles Lakers. So really good series for them. Got 26 from Embiid, 25 from LaVine, 20 from Tyrese Maxey. So the big three in tactic. 16 from Kelly Oubre, 10 from KJ Martin. We got 9 from Anthony Melton, 9.5 from Paul Reed, 8 from Marcus Morris, 4 from Nick Batum, 3 and 1.5, and then .5. So we got Toronto. With Dennis Schroeder, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Siakam, Yakum Pertl, Gary Trent, Chris Boucher, Preston Chua, Jalen McDaniels, and Thaddeus Young. So obviously, I didn't trade for a backup power forward. Update the rotation, and let's do this. So game one, we are going to take. We're playing a playing team, so this should be necessarily kind of easy, and they're actually gonna go 7, but we're gonna win. Which is that the Clippers literally got eliminated in the first round. So yeah, I guess we won the trade because where's Kawhi, bro? You can't tell me he got hurt, right? You can't tell me he got hurt. Dang, broken left leg. He didn't play a single game in the playoffs. That sucks for the Clippers, man. Thank goodness. I'm not rebuilding the Clippers today. I mean, I did, but good thing I'm not rebuilding today. But yeah, even though I did lose in like the first round, I think so. But now we got Dame and the Bucks. Obviously, their team is pretty good. Dame, Pat Connaughton, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, Cameron Payne, Malik, BCJ Crowder, Beauchamp, and Robin Lopez. Alright, this should be an interesting series. Game 1, we got 24 from Levine. Game 2, Paul Reed's fully healed. They're going to even it up. Game 3, we take the 2-1 lead. Giannis with 33, we're going to still take. We take the 3-1 lead, and just like that, we're going to go to the conference finals. Why are the Bulls in the conference finals, dude? You serious? Like, you're actually kidding me right now? How? How did they get better after trading Zach LaVine? I really don't get this 2K simulation sometimes. But there's just no way, man. There's no way we lose by this team, right? Okay, but we gave them Mo Bamba and Tobias Harris, and that's really it. We didn't really give them anybody else. I mean, Covington, sure, but we should not lose, right? Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take in Game 4. Just like that, I knew we were going to lose, but now we got the LA Lakers in the finals, so Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, LeBron, Jared Vanderbilt. One thing I did notice with the Lakers is they're a really good team. Obviously, Gabe Vincent hasn't really done anything for them yet, but we'll just have to see, man. And D'Angelo Russell is hurt. That's a big loss for them. And D'Lo is actually out for the entire season on a pulled right calf muscle, so he only played a couple games in the playoffs. But anyway, Game 1, we're going to take Game 2, Kenny Martin out for the season on a sprained right knee. That's a big loss to our depth. So he's out for the season. He was averaging 9 points per game. So 9 points per game, not right down the drain. I'm going to run an 8 rotation so we can play our 8 best players, Patrick Beverley, Paul Reed, and Kelly Oubre. So they're going to even it up, and then they're going to take the 2-1 lead. They're going to take the 3-1 lead, and we're going to get 2 against. We force the Game 7. All right, they want to give more minutes to Maxey. Yes, definitely. I'll give more minutes to Maxey. So can we go ahead and force a Game 7? And then I'm pretty sure we'll have the Game 7 in Philadelphia. So let's get back into the game. Come on. We can't lose by LA like this. Come on. It's a really close game. Not going to hop into it just yet, but okay, the Lakers are going to get 1 point. Come on, we got to get back into this. Okay, we're going to even it up. They're going to get another point. Come on, score. No. Dang. They'll lose. And LeBron gets his 5th ring against us, so that's not ideal. I mean, I would love to win a championship, but we couldn't win our first year, which, it's the first year. I mean, we still have a lot more years to go. LeBron's going to retire. He can retire, man. I don't want to run to the Lakers again. I'm going to let him retire. I can actually see that happening, him getting his 5th ring, then retiring on a high note. So heading into the draft lottery here, I think I traded our 2024 first-round picks. We should have a second. Yes, we have 2 second-round picks. Let's hop into the draft and see what we can get. One thing I didn't notice, we finally got to pass the 2nd round, so that's really good. All draft is guy named Daron Holmes the 2nd, and then with our last pick, we'll go ahead and get Nicola here, and then I'll go and accept those 2 right now. So team play options, Gary Taylor, I'm gonna decline that. And qualifying offers, we have Tyrese Maxey and then Terquavion Smith. So definitely want to re-sign Tyrese Maxey. Max contracts, and I couldn't re-sign him, so we probably won't have any money. I mean, we got $25 million, so after acquiring Zach LaVine, obviously I don't want to sign a big gun for agency, so kind of took that risk, but it should be fine. We still got $25 million to spend, so I'm probably not going to bring up Marcus, Batum, or Korkmaz. Korkmaz actually requested a trade from the 76ers. Not enough people remember that, so I'm not going to bring him back. And Tyrese Maxey, I'm obviously going to give him a max contract right away. So Tyrese Maxey, welcome back to the team. Most money I can offer you. So I'm going to just go ahead. Bring back Maxey on that big contract. And then also, if I can find where is DeAnthony Melton? Okay, he's DeAnthony Melton. So DeAnthony Melton, also going to give him the 3-year deal. So re-sign the two of those guys. And then Kelly Oubre is the other guy I would love to bring back. You don't have to put Rice on. So it'll be Maxey, Melton, Springers. We need some depth. We need some depth for sure. So what do we bring in, man? What do we bring in? Okay, it's not much more we can do. I mean, yeah, we can sign a backup point guard. Let's bring back Beverly, and then let's also bring in like a Torian Prince. That seems kind of fine. We can bring him in for a minimum. That's a steal. So Torian Prince on the minimum, playing really good right now in real life. So our bench is not looking amazing right now with Pat Bev, Springer, Prince, no power forwards. We need a power forward for sure. So Marcus Morris is our best get right now, on a minimum. So I'll just bring him in, bring him back in, as I should say. So, like I said, we definitely need a power forward now that we really don't have one. So maybe I shouldn't have got Zach LaVine. Maybe I should have waited to the free agency to sign like a really good guy. So back up two guards, sign Alec Burks, the extra power forward. I'll sign like Royce O'Neal to a $4 million 1-year deal. So definitely not the best, but it'll do for now. Isn't looking good either. We got all the players we just signed going down overall, so it's not amazing. But yeah, so our depth won't be the best this year for sure. But once again, if we can make a trade real quick for a power forward, that would be amazing. I'm gonna do this trade with Oklahoma City. Basically, we're trading this guy, Nicola, to Oklahoma City for a first-round pick, so we can get at least one first-round pick that we can trade. When I look at the rotation, it's not terrible. Maxey, Melton, Levine, and Royce O'Neal, Joel Embiid is our starting five with Paul Reed, Torian Prince, Alec Burks, and then Marcus Morris. So, I mean, I'll run a 9-man rotation. I'm not gonna run an 8-man, obviously. I'm gonna run a 9-man to get Marcus Morris in there. So when I look at it, it's not terrible, man. We got the big three of Maxey, Zach LaVine, and Joel Embiid. So the scoring is there. We just need some defense, I believe so. So, like I said, there's one guy I have interest in at the deadline that I don't know if he'll be available. He would be our starting power forward. He's one of the best power forward defenders in the league, in my opinion. So, also, he's injured right now, so you may know who I'm talking about. He's been injured for a while, so you may know who I'm talking about. I'm not quite sure if you know, but you may know who I'm talking about at the trade deadline. The season, Luka Doncic wins the MVP. Rookie of the Year is Adam Mara. We got 6 men going, Russell Westbrook of the Wizards back in the Wizards jersey. Defensive player, Evan Mobley. Most improved, Bones Highland. Clutch player, Luka Doncic. Coach of the Year going to Nick Nurse. We won 58 games, as you can see. So, only at 3rd team got Embiid. Nobody else made it, but we're the number 1 seed once again, man. This team is just really, really good. We got to play the Bulls again. So, player stats, we got 26 from Joel Embiid, 25 from Tyrese Maxey, and 23 from Zach LaVine, 12 from Alec Burks, 10 from Paul Reed. So, Alec Burks really ended up being a really good addition. 10 from DeAnthony Melton, 8 from Torian Prince, 8 from Kimba Walker. Who signed Kimba Walker, bro? 7 from Royce O'Neal. He was our starting power forward, obviously. Shot 42% from 3. 6 from Marcus Morris, 2 from Pat Bev, and 0 from Julian Phillips. So I couldn't stop at the trade line because I couldn't match the salary anyway. So Lonzo Ball, Kobe White, they still got Toby Harris, they still got DeMar DeRozan. So honestly, we just don't lose by the Chicago Bulls, man. And we're gonna sweep them or beat them if obviously we own the Bulls right now in this video. And apparently, Paul Reed has hernia. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, we don't have our backup center. So once again, I'm running a 8-man rotation. I don't know if we could play Marcus Morris in this type of situation, man, but Boston now. Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, and Al Horford with Derek White and Jalen Smith, Donovan Banton, Kel Ware, Peyton Pritchard. We all know the Boston Celtics are overpowered, man. But game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, they ended up game 3. We take the 2-1 lead. Joel Embiid broke his ankle off for the season. You serious, bro? This was our chance to win a championship, bro. And Patrick Beverly broke his. Alright, dude. Injuries. I'm not playing Kimber Walker, bro, but injuries just suck, man. I mean, we're playing Marcus Morris at center, man. I don't even care. Let's just lose by the Celtics. Let's get over and lose by the Celtics. I don't care. We're gonna force the game 7. How close is Paul Reed to coming back, man? Because, okay, he's back, so. Man, it just sucks that Embiid is out for this season, bro. He's literally the core of this team. If we don't have Embiid, then we're done. How did he break his end? Just like that, we're gonna lose because injuries freaking suck, bro. All right, just like that, we're out. That would have been our chance to win a championship if Embiid played for sure. We were beating the Hawks, right? We were beating the Hawks and we were beating the Blazers. Man. Just sucks, man. MB, all right, he didn't retire, right? Because he retires for some reason when he gets injured. But who is that? Seth Curry retired, someone left Achilles. Okay. Heading into the draft lottery, man. At this point, man, I can't believe Embiid got injured like that, man. But we don't have no picks in the draft at this point. I'm willing to make a trade for anything, man. Darron Holmes is declining. Golfing offers Springer. I don't know why I extended that, but free agency. We have our biggest free agent, Jane Springer. So once again, we have the task of filling out our team. I feel like I did it pretty good last year, so like I said, I'm gonna try and make a trade. I'm gonna try and get Jared Vanderbilt here of the LA Lakers. So we can take him on, which is amazing. So let's say we offer a first and 2 seconds to get him, and they want DeAnthony Melton. They'll give me a first. I'm not trading DeAnthony Melton, man. I'm sorry, but I'll offer one more second. They still want. I can't trade DeAnthony Melton, man. I mean, I'll give you Julian Phillips. I'm not trading DeAnthony Melton. All right. I guess I'll be willing to trade two first. It's not amazing, but we're getting Jared Vanderbilt, and they still decline. Looks like they want DeAnthony Melton pretty bad here. Second, I'll offer one more second, and they decline. Okay, Vanderbilt might be untouchable here for the Lakers. So I'm not trading DeAnthony Melton. Let's leave it, man. I'm not getting Vanderbilt. That was the player I was talking about, but let's see. Well, what we need, man. I mean, we just need anything at this point. So, see DeLon Wright, see Terrence Mann. I mean, I'll give Mann a contract, I guess, to be a backup point guard for us. 1 year deal. I'll sign like Karis LeVert. Hopefully, he can play some good minutes. But if we can get him for a minimum, that would be great. So we're getting him for a minimum. Sign the two of those guys for now. Then Torian Prince. If we can still bring him back, that would be nice. But I don't know how much TP is asking for, and Torian Prince is asking for more than. It looks like we really upped his value. Tori is asking for that much money. So yeah, it's just what it's gonna be. So we can't get Torian Prince back. So the signing, Terrence Mann and Karis LeVert, not terrible. And then let's see what else we can bring in. So I mean, we can just re-sign Royce O'Neal. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do that. So Royce O'Neal, starting power forward, really good for us last year. So yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, let's see. I'm still mad about that injury, as you can see, but Sasha, I'll sign him. Signed him in the Clippers video, so our depth is really not good this year. And then let's see what else we can bring in. So let's see. We say we bring in Durall Depot. Let's say we sign Alex Caruso. Let's also say we sign Otto Porter Jr. So those three guys should be very nice additions for us. And then we have 13 now, so almost done filling out our rotation. We're almost done, so I'll move like Victor Oladipo to the point guard if and he actually stays the same. So he'll be the third string point guard. Have Caruso, we'll have Otto Porter, and then we just sign like a third string center now. I'll sign Larry Nance, and let's also go ahead and bring in Haywood Highsmith. I'm not re-signing Marcus Morris this time. I want to try somebody else. So yeah, it's definitely a lot, but now we have about 15, so we have a full rotation. I'll see you guys in the rotation. At the end of the season, Josh Giddey is your MVP. And yeah, I see I have to update my game. But rookie of the year, we got Cooper Flag, sixth Ben Stephon Castle. Defensive player, I actually go to Joel Embiid. And Embiid isn't the best defensive player by any means. And for him to win DPOY like that is absolutely amazing. Most improved Isaac, clutch player Zach LaVine. Coach of the year goes to Billy Donovan of Oklahoma City. So Luka Doncic is out for this season right now. So hopefully that should come in handy for us. And then yeah, so I believe we got Embiid making an All-NBA first team. He was in the MVP voting this year. All-NBA second team, Sabonis making it. Wow, okay. Then All-NBA third team. We don't have anybody else. So this year, as you can see, we were the fourth seed. So really good this year, as you can see. And we got the Brooklyn Nets. So heading into our player stats, we got 26 from Embiid, 26 from Zach LaVine, 26 from Maxey, 25 from Zach LaVine. Really good out of our big three. Got 11 from Karis LeVert, 10 from DFC Melton, 8 from Trey Lyles. I actually signed Trey Lyles. I signed Trey Lyles, and then I believe it was somebody else as well. I think it was like Sasha or somebody like that. So I did make a couple additions. So yeah. But we have to play the Brooklyn Nets. So they have Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Cooper Flag, and Nick Claxton. Cooper Flag, the stud. We'll also have to see if we can beat them. Alright, so like I said, I forgot to mention that Paul Reed is also out for this season, so that definitely sucks bad. We dealt with a lot of injuries this year, but we get once again Brooklyn. Let's get straight into it. And Alex Caruso, how did he get a sore left knee? I don't think he's playing, but we're gonna beat them at 5. to play the Orlando Magic. So I definitely like how evenly we're matched up with all these NBA teams. So Markel Fultz, Jalen Green, Jason Tatum, Paul Banchero, Wendell Carter, Isaiah Collier, Nas Reed, Cole Anthony, Anthony Black, Trey Johnson, Jet Howard. But there's definitely a lot of guards in this team. I'm gonna say that for sure. Markel Fultz, Jalen Green, Collier, Cole Anthony, Anthony Black, and Trey Johnson all in the rotation. A lot of guards, but once again, doesn't really matter because in 2K you can just assemble a team full of centers and still win the championship. So let's see what happens. Game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, they ended up. Game 3, they take the 2-1 lead. Okay, this is a big game here in Philadelphia to see if we can even up the series, man. I do not want to go down 3-1 to the Orlando Magic, and hopefully if we can just keep the lead, keep going, and we are going to lose. Just like we're going to lose by 6, we're going to lose at the very end. Very, very good game, though. 44 from Maxey, 31 from Embiid, and 28 from Zach LaVine. 42 from Tatum, 27 from Collier, and 22 from Jalen Green. So just like that, we're down 3-1 in this series. Torian Prince to our left. And I'm probably going to go ahead and shrink our rotation to an 8-man rotation. I should have done that already and to play like a 8 best players. I might even shrink it to like Royce O'Neal, 3 points, 47% from 3. I guess he can fill like a 3-point shooting role this game. I mean, nobody on our bench is really playing that good, so we really have to rely on our star players. So we can't get eliminated by the Magic like this, right? Not that fast. Okay, it's in Orlando, sadly, but we are gonna win it. Okay, but we're gonna win it, right? Okay, they come back a little bit at the end. 140 to 127. Embiid drops 54 points to help us not get eliminated. Let's go, averaging 36 and 15 in the playoffs. He's carrying our team right now, but it really doesn't matter too much, but let's see if we can force the Game 7. That's the only thing that matters, and if we can beat the Orlando Magic. And sadly, Orlando Magic, I mean, they might have our number. Maybe. It's a really close game. Okay, it's 56 seconds left. Come on, we gotta win this. Come on, we're down by 1. Come on, we gotta pull this off, man. Okay, alright, man. We're looking like we're not gonna win it, are we? Yeah, and B can't, I mean, I don't know how we lost on that team. I mean, I guess the Magic were okay. They were the #1 seed, and we got and they get swept in the finals by Oklahoma City. All right, so I'm gonna go one more year on this. Embiid's a free agent, Zach LaVine's a free agent, so they're definitely gonna be hard this year. But I think we can assemble a pretty good team for the last year, and then I think we could be fine. So draft picks, and we got number 10 from the Clippers. How do we got that Clippers pick? Okay, it's very interesting. How do we get number 10 from the Clippers? I don't even notice that we have a lottery pick. Okay. I don't know if this pick is ours, but I'm probably gonna trade the pick for a bench edition, right? It's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm not trading pick 10 in the draft, but what I am doing is I'm going to try to acquire Jeremy Grant from the Dallas Mavericks. Right now, I don't want like a star power forward that can give you 20 points a night. What I want is someone that can play defense, give you at least 10 to 15 points a night. I feel like Grant Williams, if he up his shot and see up a little bit, he can definitely do that for us, man. Like, I want him to be like a reliable 3-point shooter, like day to day, shoot over 40%. He can definitely do this, by the way. He's capable of it. And I'm going to trade a first to get him, and they want, I'm not trading pick 10 in the draft, I'm sorry, I'm not trading pick 10 for Grant Williams, which I will be given to trade one more first, and they still value him really high, which I can see. I'll offer a second, and they agree. Okay, we get Grant Williams, so I really like that trade for us, man. He could play really, really good minutes for us. He can be our starting power forward, and then now, I actually had a really good idea in mind what we can do with this 10th overall pick. So, there actually was a trade that really stood out to me. And, we can get Jimmy Grant to Monty Kamara, which I really, really hate that trade. Aaron Nesmith, we can get Bruce Brown, averaging 10 points per game, 35% from 3. We can get Keldon Johnson. But one offer that really stood out to me was this offer right here from the Indiana Pacers. We trade 2 first-round picks, and we get Christian Wood and Monte Morris. Really, really good trade. Then Christian Wood only making $8 million, and Monte Morris only making $8 million. We can take a really, really good center. Now the defense might not be there, but as you can see, one giving a full opportunity right now. He's playing really, really good for the Lakers defensively, and really good 3-point shooter right now. When he's given the role, as you can see, at least in 2K, he averages 18 points per game. Pacers, I wouldn't really see why they would need him too much, and we can get Christian Wood off the bench. as well as Monte Morris as backup point guard. We trade 2 first-round picks again. I think that's a really good trade for us. We get Christian Wood off the bench, and we also get Monte Morris as a backup. So I really like how I handled our draft pick situation. We also got another pick, which I'm really not too concerned about it. So let's see who the CPU drafts, and they draft Neil Lynch. Okay, 73 overall, WCPU. Joel Embiid's gonna decline, which Zach LaVine's gonna accept. So Zach LaVine we're getting back. Joel Embiid, we have to resign him in free agency. So let's see if we can like offer him okay, we can't offer him a contract right now. He already declined his player option. So let's see. How much is MB asking for? It just depends, man. He's asking for 46 million. Has an offer from the Blazers. I think we pay him, right? He's been playing really good. I think we pay Joel Embiid from the comeback to Philadelphia. So Embiid, what do you say to this off 4-year deal? And he's gonna agree to sign with us. We get Embiid back, and Paul Reed. I would not mind bringing him back on like a 1+1 with a team option. So just get the both of those guys back. Really nice. So Embiid and Paul Reed, welcome back to the team. So we got a lot of depth now. So we got Maxey, Monte Morris, D'Anthony Melton, Leo Lynch. We got Neil Lynch. Okay, we got Zach LaVine, Grant Williams, Joyce O'Neal, Joel Embiid, Christian Wood, and then Paul Reed. Okay. So Grant Williams is gonna have to start at 4 this year once again. I really like that trade for us. Then we can get a backup small forward and Lonnie Walker. Seems pretty fine with me. So we get Lonnie Walker to be a backup small forward. Feel like he can definitely provide some really good minutes for you. And then once again, the forward position is not amazing. I mean, I like Grant Williams. I like Lonnie Walker as a starter. I'm probably gonna get a backup too as well. So Jordan Clarkson, I see him. He would kind of be perfect for what we need right now. So Clarkson, if we can get him for a minimum, that would be nice. We're already paying a lot of players, so I definitely like it. How many players we have on our team? We got 12, so we can definitely sign some extra depth. So Hamidou Diallo will not be a terrible addition as well, so we're going all in for this 1 year. Jose Alvarado also wouldn't be a terrible addition. And then just in case, Paul Reed is not ready to come back immediately, I'll go ahead and sign like a Jericho Sims to a minimum. So that'll be my last 3 signings. We have 15 players in our team. Let's win a championship, man. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Last year was Zach LaVine. Now we got Tyrese Maxey winning our Clutch Player of the Year. All-NBA first team, all-NBA second team, then all-NBA third team. Fox is left knee tendinitis, but okay, final year. Everybody played their role perfectly fine, man. So yeah, it was a really good season all around from our guys. Christian Wood had 15 points per game, 12 from Monte Morris, Melton with 9. Once again, he just a really good all-around player, really good three-point shooter and everything. But Grant Williams was a really, really good player this year, man. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He was a really good defender, as you can see, and he shot 44% from 3. So exactly what I wanted out of our starting power forward, but we got the Atlanta Hawks. So Trey Jones, Shaden Sharp, DeAndre Hunter, Robbie Porter, St. K. Kung, DeJounte Murray, AJ Griffin, Jacoby Walter, Kobe Buffkin, Bam, and then Shake Milton. So the Trey Young era is now over with, it looks like, and they're starting with Shaden Sharp and DeJounte Murray. A very, very interesting year. We should be able to beat this team though, and we are gonna sweep them. So now we got Orlando. So Isaiah Collier, Jalen Green, Jason Tatum, Paulo Banchero. I feel like this team is still really, really good, but let's see what happens, man. I'm gonna fix rotation a little bit, and then Embiid's hurt, but he's gonna play through that obviously. Game 1, we got 23 from Embiid. Game 2, they're gonna even it up, and then game 3, we take the 2-1 lead. We got 27 from Maxey. Game 3, they're gonna even it up and take the 2-2 lead. They're gonna even it up. That's what I meant to say. We're gonna take the 3-2 lead, and just like that, we're gonna get our revenge in Orlando and beat them. Now we got Toronto. So at 74 overall, Caleb Foster, interesting. He was drafted in the second round. OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Siakam, Pertl, Grady Dick, David Roddy, Carter Bryant, Christian Koloko, Alec Burks, and Isaiah Moore. I feel like the only thing wrong with this team is their starting point guard, man. It's just not good. Caleb Foster averaging 11 points, 36% from 3. So they could put up a pretty good fight. Game 1 we're gonna take. Game 2, we even it up and fix the rotation. We take the 2. They're gonna get 1 game. They're gonna get 2 games, and just like that, we're gonna go up 3-2, and we're gonna beat them in 6 to play Oklahoma City in the finals. So they're starting Ochai Agbaji at point guard. Don't know how y'all feel about that. Justin Edwards, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Ace Bailey, Ian Jackson, obviously, and they're missing SGA. That might actually save us in this series, man. They're missing SGA for the entire season. They're also missing Dylan Harper for the entire season. That was their backup point guard, averaging 16 points per game, and they're also missing Clint Capella for the season, man. So we're in really, really good shape to go ahead and win a championship. So game one. Bruce Brown, her, and we're gonna go down 1-0. There's no way this other team is this good, man. We're gonna even it up though, so we're not done yet. They're gonna take the 2-1 lead. They're gonna take the 3-1 lead. It's not looking good, man. It's really not looking good. I'm gonna, shrink our rotation to a 9, man, but it's really not looking good, man. We can't lose like this, man. I put up the best team I possibly could with the 76ers team. Made it to the finals, and just like that, we're gonna lose. 150 to 157. Maxi had 50. Homegrown. Leah's lost to Oklahoma City, another team without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Dylan Harper and freaking Clint Capella. Actually, Dylan Harper came back. I don't know what he's doing coming back right now. He wasn't supposed to come back, but just like that, we're gonna lose. We can win a championship with the Sixers or the Clippers, man. That sucks, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. But by the way, comment any videos that I have to do, because I really don't have any video ideas of mine. So comment down below what rebuilds you want to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.